I talked with John MacArthur, and I said, John, I'm going to share the gospel with you right now, and I want you to critique it, which is kind of scary to even do that with him, because you're just, you're thinking of every word,
Well, he kind of has it down, right?
Yeah, and I went through it, and even down to my prayer. I said, John, this is what I say. The essence here is the prayer I lead them in.
You mean the sinner's prayer?
Like a sinner's prayer, and it's not Abe's official prayer.
That's
but
what you're talking about.
This is a prayer I might lead them in, or I would lead them in. He said, I completely agree with that. And so, so there's this agreement, but I'll be criticized. Oh, you're an Arminian. You're doing it in the way of Finney. You don't preach repentance. I'm like, you know what? I find myself agreeing with their position because the person they're critiquing is not me. I don't know who it is, but at least come and critique me for what I do as opposed to what you think I do. Then if you don't like it, let's have a legitimate debate over that. And this is where I think a lot of the argument is we kind of shoot over each other and never talk to each other. And then when I talk with guys like you that would be more reformed than I am, we have so much in common, that these big issues, and I think a lot of times, like we talked about earlier.
Well, what do they struggle with Greg? They struggle with, they say he's not strong enough on repentance. Listen to some sermons. They say, well, we're not comfortable with a free offer of the gospel. Just preach the gospel. God will do the decision. God will do it in their heart. You don't need to invite anybody. That's decisionism. That's formulaic. I mean, you hear all this.
My gosh. I mean, to me, it's like, here's a guy who led thousands of people to Christ, and here's a guy who didn't and doesn't like the way the other guy did it.
Yeah.
Just shut up and go home.
Yeah, get your
go
get your gun off the shelf.
Yeah, and shoot yourself.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, baby. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, man. Come on, Platt. Where's your remote?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I mean, how do you say, I don't like how they got saved? There's not like a bad way to get saved.
Yeah,
that's like there's a building on fire, the firefighter runs in, throws the guy on his back, runs out, saves his life, and the Calvinist says, I don't like the way he ran.
Yeah.
Because if he was predestined, he would have gotten out of the building, whether or not there was it's like...
Why don't you just open the door and let him come